My name is Matthew Mason, and I am Supafly. For as long as I could remember, I always knew that something about me was different. Sure enough, my fears were confirmed when I started to get visions of a place called the Fly Zone, another dimension where ferocious demons known as the Phantom Beast reside. The Phantom Beast would slip through dimensional gateways into our reality, invisible to the average human eye, to cause unseen chaos. I was one of the few who could see the demons for what they were. Terrified of my powers, I tried to take the easy way out, but before I could end it all, I was saved by a Fly Force guardian, who turned out to be my church pastor, Joseph Summers. Summers, being the latest in a long line of guardians tasked with keeping the Phantom Beast at bay, was looking for a successor to take his place. Luckily, my ability to see into the Fly Zone made me just the candidate he was looking for, the next Supafly. So, after many months of rigorous training, Reverend Summers passed the suit, the weapons, the powers, and the goggles onto me, and I took up the mantle of the next Fly Force Guardian. But the Phantom Beasts aren't the only threat on the loose in Jackstown, and there's plenty of superstitious and cowardly crooks in need of a good ass whooping. So while the rest of you were sitting at home, scrolling through Netflix and reading my adventures, I'm defending my city from the forces of evil. Pretty dope, right?
I'll show 'em what a fight is. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back. I'm the leader of the pack. I'm here where you at. Set the flame, light a match. I will fight back. I will fight back.
By day, I chill with the squad and do my thing at Westfield High School. But whenever crap hits the fan in my city, you can rest easy knowing the Guardian is on the job. I'm no Man of Steel. I'm not the world's greatest detective, and I'm definitely not a billionaire genius playboy philanthropist. But even if you've never heard of me yet, you'll remember my name someday. I'm the hero nobody asked for, but the Guardian they always needed. I am Supafly. Previously, Hanaka 420 was a local SoundCloud rapper, born and raised right here in Jackstown. Sky seemed mesmerized by 420's music, rocking back and forth to the beat like she was in some kind of trance. And guess what? He's in town! He's gonna be performing at the Peanut Gallery Stadium Friday night. It's his first show since getting out of prison. I can explain. Explain what? That you've been doing Rocket? The hardest drug on the streets? When were you gonna tell me? But just then, out of nowhere, a wave of loud, obnoxious music erupted from the school PA system. This is Hanaka 420's music. We interrupt your school day to give you a message from your supreme leader. Rise, my minions, rise! Come on, I can do this all day. This should be teaching you not to stick your nose into our business, yes? Interfere and face the wrath of Turtle Dove.
So, brainwashed zombies, huh? Controlled by Hanaka 420's mixtape?
Could Hanaka 420 be using his drug to control this army?
If there's anything Jackstown has taught me in the last couple of months, it's that anything's possible.
Matt, I swear to God, if that's you under that mask, I am jumping off this roof.
This kind of thing never happens to Batman.
Hey, man. Let me tell you, you are gonna get a kick out of this. Yuck! There had to have been a better way to sneak into Hanaka 420's hideout. These sewage tunnels reek like the inside of an elephant. I can just feel my sinuses melting. Hey, if you want to storm Han's drug warehouse by knocking on the front door, be my guest. But according to the building schematics Benny found, this underpass is the only blind spot in this place's security. He's right. We're just following the signal of Sky's cell phone, thanks to Troy giving us her password. Say, how did you even know what her password was anyway? Sky ain't exactly the sharing type. Don't worry about it. Yeah, cause now I'm able to track her phone's location via GPS. As long as Sky's cell is still on her, this fancy little doodad will lead us right to her. So that's why Matt's letting his little brother tag along, huh? Kinda funny how we trust an 8th grader with his secret and not us. Come on, Parker. You gotta admit this whole thing is pretty wild. Your best friend is a superhero. You could be the Jimmy Olsen to my Superman. I ain't talking to you. And don't you ever compare me to Jimmy Olsen again. Give him his space, Matt. Troy's just butthurt about being the last in the group to know. You're still on that? What do you mean still? I just found out like 3 hours ago. Time heals all wounds. If it makes you feel any better, we didn't even tell Reverend Summers about this mission. And he's our mentor. We can handle this without him. This ain't some energy and supervillain threat or Phantom Beast phenomenon. It's just a simple recon mission to find out what 420 is up to. Besides, he'd have my head if he found out that 2 outsiders know who I am now. This is personal. The Rev doesn't need to know. Oh, so you're just a compulsive liar then? Well, in that case, all is forgiven. Thank you for weaving me into your tangled web of lies. See? I knew you'd understand. Can't say I blame Troy for being ticked off at me for keeping him out of the loop, but I did what I had to do. If I had my way, I wouldn't have brought him and Leo along at all. But Troy would only tell us the password to Sky's phone if I promised to take them with me. And Benny had to come to trace the GPS encryption key. Still, I can't help but feel like I'm leading them off a cliff. Now that they know the truth, nothing will ever be the same. Especially after what Leo told me after the rocket zombie outbreak yesterday. I got back to school too late to help. The cops and medical responders were already at the scene, and the perpetrators were long gone, along with almost half of Westfield High's student body. I found Leo talking to 2 police officers, looking pretty shaken up. When he finished giving them the rundown, Leo filled me in on what happened, throwing so much information at me it felt like my brain was overloading. I didn't even know where to start. Where's Troy now? I asked Leo. Paramedics are checking him out, Leo said. But this is a job for the Guardian, right? We gotta find those missing kids. Whoa, 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 what's this we business? Remember what I told you when you found out my secret? You mean before or after I saved your life from the jackhammer? Whatever. I told you, my 2 lives as Matt Mason and the Jackstown Guardian can't mix. Otherwise, that'll just be putting you in danger. Can't be mixing my chocolate with my peanut butter, you know what I'm saying? But I can help. Sky's my friend, and so are a lot of the other kids who got brainwashed. Besides, ever since our tangle with Sam Sledge, I've started carrying this around, just in case. Looking around to make sure no one was watching, Leo pulled something out of his jacket pocket that almost made me jump out of my skin. It was a 9mm stub-nose revolver, like the kind you see in old gangster movies. A gun? Leo, what the hell are you doing carrying a loaded weapon like that? Relax. My dad keeps a couple in his study. He's really into self-defense. Even took me for lessons at the shooting range when I was little. I know how to use this thing. Doesn't mean you should. The city is changing, Matt. This is the 2nd supervillain attack that's happened at this school alone, and we're not even past midterms. So yeah, when I found out that my best friend is a teenage superhero, I started carrying. And hopefully, I'll never have to use it. Leo, as long as you're carrying a gun like that, you're gonna end up using it. Blasting targets at a shooting range is one thing, but when crap hits the ceiling in the real world, you could end up killing somebody with that thing. If it's in self-defense, I can live with that. With murder? Come on, man. Think about what you're saying. You fight criminals all the time. How is this any different? I fight to subdue, not to kill. Never to kill. Having that kind of blood on your hands is something you don't come back from. It changes you. And that's not a road you want to go down. It's not our right to decide who lives and who dies. Well, the seedy underbelly of this city disagrees. You may be able to afford to think like that when your powers could heal you from any injury in time for dinner, but the rest of us have to fend for ourselves. So if a psycho energy and serial killer ever comes my way, you better believe I'm staying strapped. Leo, if you kill a killer, the number of killers in a room remains the same. Think about that. What Batman movie did you get that line from? It was a comic! I made Leo promise me that he wouldn't carry his little sidearm on this mission, but I knew he wouldn't listen, and I guarantee you he's still packing right now. I don't know how I'm gonna convince Leo to get rid of that gun before he ends up making a mistake he'll never be able to take back. How much farther do we have to go? Not much further. The signal from Sky's phone is getting stronger. We're close. Oh, you're close, all right. Close to the end of the line. Did y'all really think we didn't know about this secret access tunnel? We left this blind spot in our security on purpose, just in case nosy snoopers like you tried to pull up on us. Can't have you waste youths cramping my style on the night of my big comeback. Dream on, Scribbleface, cause we're shutting you down. We know you're the one who's behind the rocket drug wave, and you've been using it to enslave your customers to do your dirty work. But it ends tonight. We ain't leaving without those kids. Correction. You're not leaving at all. Nice wind-up tour you got there, Han. Must have cost a pretty penny down at Santa's workshop. The little one is quite rude, yes? I look forward to teaching him the proper respect. Ease up, Turtle Dove. You'll get your chance soon enough. I warned your friend with the dreadlocks before, Tovarish, not to interfere. But you children have meddled in our affairs for the final time. Come quietly, and I can assure you all a swift demise. Yeah? You in what army? Heh, you know, it's funny you should ask. Huh? I said, funny you should ask. Guys, seriously? You're embarrassing me in front of the intruders. It's so hard to find good minions these days. Teenagers, am I right? Don't sweat, y'all. This'll slow them down. What in the name of Tito Jackson? White noise generator. I set it to match the frequency Han's music is using to control the drones. It's like a dog whistle for zombies. Say no more. I'll handle the Ninja Turtle. The rest of you, make a break for the entryway. Not until I get my hands on 420. I think not, Tovarish. Your strength and agility are no match for my arsenal of weaponry. And superior intellect. Guys? Looks like Matt's got his hands full. And so do we. Leo, watch your back, man. Why do you think I keep you around? Hey, Derek, remember that party you didn't invite me to? You cannot hope to prevail, little one. My armor is a technological marvel, forged from titanium and steel, with the processing power of a yakety yak yak, my awesome armor. If you're done jerking yourself off, let's dance. Ultra Axe, to me. Where is she? Quit hiding behind your groupies and face me, Han. Jeez, Troy is going ham. Sock it to him, man. Give him one for me. Kid, behind you. Ah! Crap. They're gonna curb stomp Matt's little brother. There's too many of them to take on at once. But I got something that can even the odds. I didn't want it to come to this, but it's the only way. Ha! There he is. You're mine, 420. This ends... Ha-ha! You're out of your league, fool. I already control half of Westfield High, and soon the whole city will be next. No, No, not you too. Sky, it's me, Troy. We've been best friends for a year and a half. We had lunch together just yesterday. You poor simp. She can't hear you. She only lives to serve me and my master. He's wrong. This isn't you, Sky. You're stronger than this. Please, remember who you are. Troy? Yeah, that's it. Focus on me. Remember your... Remember who you are. Why do they always say that? Hey! Back off, you goons! Don't make me use this. Aw, ain't that cute? The widow freshman thinks he has what it takes to take care of business. Put that thing away, son. We both know you ain't got the balls for that kind of fun. Are you willing to bet your life on that? To be honest, I would be. But just on the off chance I'm tripping. I always have a backup plan. The children have been apprehended, comrade. Should we call the master to deal with and let him spoil our fun? Nah. We'll let him take care of what's left of him when we're done. But for now, let's put him to work. I hate you. Yeah, I'm not exactly crazy about myself right now either. We're gonna die down here, aren't we? Looks that way. Especially with the Jabberwockies over here holding us at gunpoint. You should have told me, man. For crying out loud, this again? Like a broken record, this guy. Excuse my friend here, fellas. It's his first kidnapping. Loved y'all on America's Best Dance Crew, by the way. Seriously? Nothing? Something must be wrong with these guys. Everybody watch that show. We're gonna die. Seriously though, why didn't you tell me? Why do you care so much? Because I'm just finding out that all my friends have been keeping secrets from me for months. Sky hid her rocket problem, you hid your secret identity, and Leo covered for both of y'all. I tell you guys everything. My life is an open book. If you guys can't trust me with your secrets, how am I supposed to trust you? Get in! Ugh. Where are we? What is this place? And what did you do with our friends? Oh man, this cannot be happening. Ladies and mobsters, creeps and crooks, it's fight night! And only one of these teenage do-gooders is making it out of this pit alive. Only question is, who's it gonna be? Hey, Troy, I don't blame you for not trusting me, but it looks like right now, trust is all we got. So stick with me, and we might just make it out of this in one piece. Do you really believe that? Not even a little. If you like what you see here, make sure you follow on Instagram at @IamSupafly for fan art, news, podcasts, and more. And be sure to DM me for details on how you can order your very own copy of Supafly the Guardian, Rising Up Part 1. That's it for me, guys. Fly out.